Face coverings, outdoor-only operations, and social distancing, all part of Palm Springs' new order to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus. But what happens when these rules are broken? Tonight, I-Team investigator Peter Dowd shows us the coronavirus patrols, taking a look at the streets to see what the city's code compliance is doing in an effort to keep people safe.
In downtown Palm Springs,
face covering required.
the message is hard to miss. It's on banners, electronic message boards, and posters in both English and Spanish. Face coverings are required in all businesses and most outdoor settings. It's part of the city's new order. So to help enforce that message, are code compliance officers.
Our job is to educate, and it's about compliance.
We followed the officers through several popular hotspots. Our first stop,
Paul 757.
Sherman's Deli and Bakery on Tahquitz Canyon. After walking along the perimeter to look at customers and staff, the officers go inside to speak with the manager.
Good to see you. Just want to say thank you so much. Everything looks really good. Any questions or anything you have about anything new that's going on?
No citations here, and the officers leave moments later. The owner says he's glad that code compliance stopped by to make sure his customers stay safe.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, if someone's nervous about having code compliance come in, then they're doing something wrong.
Then we're back in the car heading to our next stop.
It's happened so much, they know why I'm there.
This time we're at Lulu's on Palm Canyon. Once again, the officers start by walking outside the restaurant. And after determining everything is in compliance, they have a pleasant chat with the managers.
I know it's some challenging times out there for them, but they're really helping us, making sure that we follow the state, city guidelines, and make sure that everything is going good.
A similar story at nearby Las Casuelas Terraza.
It's really important to keep everybody here healthy, and therefore all of our guests healthy, and for all of our guests to be coming back in for years later. This isn't about today, it's about for the rest of our future as a city.
Then we hit the streets, and the officers approach several people for not wearing face coverings.
Hi. Can you please put on a facial covering? Thank you so much.
And for people who don't have them, the officers are happy to hand them one.
All right, yeah, you got to make sure you have it on, okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Officer Christy Smith says the majority of interactions with the public are positive.
Because everyone's kind of still scared. It's still, I mean, even though it's been going on for a while, it's still new. No one's really sure what this is all about.
And pedestrians we spoke with agree.
My health matters, and I do not want somebody else to interfere in my life by making me sick.
Lieutenant Mike Villegas says the goal is to gain compliance by talking to people about the face covering order. The I-Team has been reviewing the code compliance reports weekly, and at this point, no citations have been issued to the general public. But we did find there have been citations issued to a few businesses. Villegas says those were either operating when they weren't supposed to or weren't maintaining social distancing.
That's been just a couple of businesses. For the most part, everybody is trying to work together to make sure that they comply.
Villegas says most of the issues with face coverings involve visitors from out of town. But that's why the city is hoping these signs will help educate people to always have them on.
We're not trying to get in any verbal, physical altercation of people not wearing their face coverings. But at the same time, they have to understand that we will issue a citation if they refuse to comply with not wearing a face covering.
That was I-Team investigator Peter Dowd reporting. Code compliance says it averages about 160 random spot checks on the weekends, which includes vacation rentals. That's about the same number of complaints made to the city's code compliance hotline.